So last time we were here, Ben, at LAMMA, it was the introduction of the Series 3 Loadalls. We're back here again in 2020. Ben, what have you been up to since with your Loadalls? What updates have you got for us this time?
So we now have the full range of the Series 3 machines available, from the 53260, our entry-level machine, all the way up to, as you can see behind me here, the 56080 Series 3, shown here in Agri Pro format. So that's with the Dual-Tech variable transmission.
Okay, so your new model down at that end, the new entry-level machine, what model does that replace? Or if any, or is it an additional model?
Yep, so it replaces the 52656, a long-running machine, well loved on all sorts of smaller farms. And this is now keeping a small machine, but improving on all the main features such as cab, hydraulics, keeping the same engine and gearbox setup, so it's still a 40 km/h machine, but in that small package with all of the power that you'd expect.
Okay, and speaking of power, what sort of power is it?
So that's 109 horsepower in that machine, but across the rest of the machines there's up to 145 horsepower available.
Okay, and that's all from your own engines, is it?
Yep, so it's all JCB engines, JCB gearboxes, axles, the whole drive line. The cabs are built by us, chassis, hydraulics, you name it, where it can be made by JCB in yellow, it's got our name on it.
It's a good boss to have. And in terms of lift capacities and reach on the new entry-level model?
So the 53260 is a 3.2 tonne lift machine to 6 metres, meaning you've got a good all-rounder with plenty of go, but got that capacity that the 526 the previous machine was maybe lacking slightly.
Yeah. And in terms of popularity within your range, where does that new model sit, in terms of demand for that model in the market?
Well, it's just launched at Agritechnica, and then it's UK preview here, with production starting shortly, so we'll see.
Ideal. And in terms of the models in between, from well over there all the way to here, your top spec machine, have you done any updates there as well?
Yep, so we've got the 6 metres, the 7 metres and the 9.5, and on the show stand here the 9.5 metre has a sway, so that's a front axle levelling system allowing for greater precision and control, for particularly when placing bales at height with the rutted field or on a trailer that may have sunk in the field. You can pick up safely and securely.
Okay, and how much sort of compensation will it give you in terms of an angle?
Not to an angle, but you can see on the stand it's up on a block of a good chunk for a sensible sized rut, so you can level that out.
Okay, and that's all manual control, is it, or is there an element of automation in there?
It's a manual control within the cab. You can level up that to get yourself set.
Okay. Ben, thank you very much for your time.
No problem. Thank you very much.